So another little idea that I shared that got some pushback. I like this term, pushback, like challenging me, which is always great because like I'm just going to be like, I agree with you. You can challenge me and I'm just going to agree with you because I'm not like anchored into any idea. I speak something as a possibility. So yeah, push, challenge. I love it. We're co-creating, we're dancing. I said, ownership is inverted victimhood. Only the steward is free. And I have people saying, I own stuff and I'm not a victim. It's like, okay. We're talking about ownership as a state of being, first of all, not as an external circumstance, because there's a document somewhere that says you own something. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the aspiration to own as an experience. I want to own that, which is an expression of the desire to have control as a freedom from being controlled. So there's like somebody that loves freedom, like myself. If I could just have control instead of be controlled, then I'd be more free. And I'm saying that being in control is the inversion of the victimhood of being controlled. Ownership is inverted victimhood. Control or be controlled. That dichotomy isn't true, pure freedom. True freedom is not being on the other side of the coin. True freedom is being in a position, an experience that is transcendent of that dichotomy, of that pairing. So either be controlled or control, I'm saying, yeah, we could say that being in control is more free than being controlled, sure. Ownership is more free than victimhood or being owned, sure, I'll give you that. But in my experience, there's a place beyond ownership. And I love this word. I got it from Richard and Linda Eyre, Richard's book, The Happiness Paradox, Happiness Paradigm, two-sided book, two different titles. But the idea of being a steward, it takes with it all of the ability to respond that an owner has, all of the power, but it drops the lie that you can ever have control. A steward acts like an owner but doesn't have title in the world, right? The steward of a property. And so it's like that both and. It's this place that gives you all of the good of ownership and none of the bad. All of the power, all of the relationship, all of the creation, all of the good, but without the attachment or the need or the control aspect of it. You remain influential but not controlling. It's more free because it's transcendent of the dichotomy of control. That is what I mean when I say only the steward is truly free. Not in an absolute sense, but much more. Let's say the steward is more free than the owner. Okay, can we say that? Try it on. Feel what it'd be like. Those things that you think you own. Maybe you're like, I already feel free and I don't feel attached. I don't need it. Okay, then I would say you're experiencing stewardship, even though out there on documents somewhere it might say you own. So where are you experiencing stewardship that's transcendent of ownership already? And where are you in the experience of ownership and your being in control is actually also controlling you, right? Where is that happening? What would it be like to become more of a steward? For me, most recently, it's in my business. I've always worked for myself. I've had people that work for me, but it's like the evolution into somebody who collaborates with team members and other organizations. It's like just being the steward is so much more liberating. Being in control all the time is like, man, there's nobody that's controlled more than the person who's in control. Chew on that. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.